Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, a shark from China, which seems to be in fairly decent condition. A couple of little holes here and there. That's to be expected from anywhere around the world. I'm in Canada right now, by the way. So I was pretty skeptical of all these cheap airplanes coming from this one store off of AliExpress. Don't even ask me to pronounce the name because I don't know how to. This is supposed to be a DF great white shark. This is quite an older airplane, but pops up on AliExpress every once in a while and sells out fairly quickly. And it's no wonder that we don't see this model on iNav or anywhere on the internet, really. There's only like 3 YouTube videos about this actual model. And if it wasn't for Matt Osborne, I probably never would have even heard of this thing or wanted to get it. When he did his unboxing, he was pretty enthusiastic about the decent foam and that it flew extremely well. And some of you might know me that I usually go against the grain, and when you say a model is a piece of shit, I go ahead and buy it and make it fly real nice and just love it. So let's open this up, see what's actually inside of here. Maybe there's just a bunch of foam, maybe there's a toy little airplane. Fuck, how do I even tackle this, right? So I'm really excited to buy it, or to buy it. I've already bought it. I'm really excited to build this one. I think it was about 3 years ago. I was asking a lot of questions about this airplane, and I just put it on the back burner all the time. So I'm really, really excited to see this. Okay, so it's kind of like I expected. There is a box inside of a box. So that's a good sign. That was the first thing that Matt Osborne mentioned, that there's multiple boxes inside of boxes in this thing, that it's packaged really, really well. We'll go ahead and get this other one opened up. For you guys that don't know who Matt Osborne is, go on YouTube and look up Reg the Nuts Off. He's a phenomenal, brilliant man, and a pleasure to watch his videos all the time. I'm not sure really what happened to Matt, but you don't really see new videos of him anymore, and I don't really hear about him anymore, which is a shame. He's a good guy and he knows his business. So, oh, would you look at that? More boxes inside of a box. So of course, Customs got their dirty hands on it and already opened it up. Fucking dirty bastards, eh? Another good sign. And another good sign. Okay, well, it wasn't 3 boxes, so it was 2 boxes inside of 2 boxes. Imagine that. So, of course, we're going to put lots of goodies on this one. I'd like to go dual camera, but I think I'm probably going to put the Speedy F405 full-size flight controller in this and run RD Pilot. Ha ha, just joking. iNav, of course, all the way. But I think I'm going to go ahead and buy one of the Cadix gimbals and put it on here for sure. It's going to get a Rush Tank Solo VTX. And what else are we going to put on here? 22 by 2212 1400 kV motors. I like to over prop my motors all the time. So we're going to run 8x6s on these things, if they'll fit. The specs call for 7x6 or 7x5, one of the two. But we're going to see if we can get 8-inch props on this thing for some crazy efficiency. Nicely packaged though. Super nicely packaged. Okay, they got the spar sleeve installed already. I don't think that's just the spar. There must be another connector, if I remember right, that there is. And not a scratch on these wings too. Yeah, you see those ailerons are very, very flexy. So those are going to get carbon fiber strips instantly, like right away. Yeah, there is not, oh, there's a little tiny indentation right there. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not in this light. Maybe just a tiny little one there, but that's fuck all. But yeah, those ailerons are super flimsy. We're going to have to patch that up real quick. Okay, next box. The Ralba bird is what I like to call it. The Rambler and the Alba bird fucked and had a baby, and this is what it came out to be. Well, just to show you guys, like, this is the second box, just like that. But then you take, this is obviously the fuselage, and everything's just kind of laid in there, just thrown in, right? So we'll get to those bits and pieces in a minute. It's like frickin' Christmas all over again. Wow, lots of bits and pieces in here. Oops. Nice little fuselage. Super great condition. I really actually kind of like the foam. It's really hard. I wouldn't say dense, but it's really hard foam. It's almost comparable to the Mini Talon. I really love that model. It's done some great stuff, and it will do some great stuff more in the future. So lots of little bits and pieces. Motor mounts, hatches, all sorts of good stuff. More hatches. Wrong way. Like, that's really big, actually. Again, Matt Osborne was saying how big and deep the fuselage is, but seeing it actually in person, like, well, I can fit my whole hand in there, and it goes right back, right? So that's a lot of battery that can go inside of that. A huge amount of battery. And really big air inlets too, which is nice. It's one thing I didn't like about the Mini Talon. Not that I'm comparing this to the Mini Talon, but the Mini Talon's got, you know, he's got the hole up in the hatch. and that's it, right? Well, the Mini Talon does have the camera hole back here, but usually they got stuff full of dirt or it gets too damaged. That area doesn't go in there anymore, but that is a lot of space. That's huge. More bits and pieces. So the fuselage was, yeah, untouchable. Nothing wrong with it. And there's a little tail section. It's kind of nice. So this is almost going to be like the Mini Talon. Again, I'm comparing it to a Mini Talon because it's nothing like a Mini Talon. But it's almost the build process is going to be the same as you put the airframe together as you put your hardware inside of it type deal. And I really like that because you can completely customize it and do almost whatever you want. So the only thing I don't like so far is it does have, you know, quite a big air inlet, but then the outlet is pretty small. I'm not sure if you can see that, but so we might have to cut that out or melt it out a little bit. We'll have to see. And the tail, I got a little smush right there. It's kind of flattened out. Oh yeah, you can see that. The hot water might bring that back. But then again, like, the elevator is super flimsy. Those are definitely, control surfaces are definitely going to need some carbon fiber strips. Just a little mock up here. We're going to see what the tail looks like. Why aren't you fitting in there? Oh, because I got it the wrong way. No, that is the right way. I'm just a little dumb, that's all. No. User error. Which is okay. It's just got that little nubbin right there. We're gonna have to chop that off because it doesn't fit quite well. But you get the point. Starting to look like an alba bird. Starting to look like an alba. Let's get the vertical stabilizer. There we go. Looking like an alba bird. There you go. Sorry, I don't have a wide camera here, but I like that. It even feels good in the hand too. We'll see when it's all built and ready to launch, but it's got nice grip. If you got a big hand, it's a wide fuselage, so if you got a big hand, it should be okay. But little girly hands, you might have an issue gripping that thing. So that's it's really nice. I like that. What else did we get? Oh yeah, lots of bits and pieces. I don't do reviews. I've never done a review. I'm not really doing a review. We're just doing an unboxing. That's it. It looks like everything's here. Oh yeah, there's the wing joiner right there. So, and I heard. Oh yeah, here we go. You got these little thumb screws right here too. So when the wing goes on, thumb screw goes right through there and connects into here. So you got your main spar. Would have been nicer if they had another smaller spar going on, but the wing does connect. It has a little keyway. Oh, you can't see that. It has a little keyway right there, and the trailing edge just kind of pops in there. I'm sorry, boys and girls. I had to cut there. Father-in-law came over real quick. But anyways, that's her. Here, let's spin you around. Actually quite a sexy little airplane. I can see why you guys really like the Alba bird for the people that own them. They're a nice bird. They're nice to hang on to. They just look really cool. I'm super excited to have a twin. A twin engine that isn't a T1 Ranger. As fun as that is, I've always wanted to have a twin that was at least 1 meter. Yeah, it's so crazy how big that fuselage is. It's deep and it's wide. Like, that is going to fit some serious battery in it. You know what I'm saying? Rapid disassembly. Son of a bitch. I wanted to put the I hope you guys enjoyed my non-review review of the DF Great White Shark. Like I said, I don't ever do stuff like this, but there's a couple guys that were kind of anxious about the unboxing and to see if I actually got what I paid for. And we definitely did. And it's in very, very good condition. Barely any damage at all. So that's a big plus, especially coming all the way from China to Canada. I'm not sure if you guys caught it at the beginning of the video, but I said I'm going to put walk snail and analog video on this airplane. Yeah, you do that and see how it works. Of course, we're not going to do that. At first, we're going to put walk snail on here and have a little bit of fun and enjoy the shit out of it. Do a bunch of tests, efficiency tests, distance tests, probably prop tests, all sorts of fun stuff, right? And then eventually we'll convert it over to analog. If testing is good and if it deems itself a contender for some mid-range at least, then we'll get analog on there and do a whole bunch of mid-range and hopefully some long-range. I think that'll be a quite fun and efficient plane. The only issue I see is because of the nose, and it's been posted I think quite some years ago in the INAV group, INAV fixed wing group, that somebody had a crash with their DF Great White Shark and the nose just busted clean off right at the wings. So I'm gonna definitely modify that and put some carbon fiber rods from the nose as far back as I possibly can to help protect that and beef it up a little bit. So again, hey, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Maybe you'll buy one, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll just get an Alba bird or something. But have a great day. Happy flying. We'll see you in the group.